This is the start of my goal. I've drawn how a goal works. You start somewhere, you end somewhere. Now, the line between these 2 points is not straight, but in fact has ridges. And that is because you need to create, for any goal, base camps. So there's base camp 1, and there's base camp 2. Now, what the hell are these little troughs, you might ask? Well, they're troughs. So there are going to come moments and times in the progression of any goal that you want to achieve where you hit the dip. If you've ever heard of the dip, it is a term that has been coined by Seth Godin, who's like one of the top marketing individuals in the industry of marketing. But he considers this thing the dip, this creative dip where you almost stop believing in your goal, or things aren't going your way. But they're kind of the moments that define your goal. So with that being said, let's do this in green. You have trough 1 and trough 2. They're like a base camp, but they suck. So, now that we have the goal mapped out, we got our benchmarks, our troughs, whatever it is. Now, if my starting time is an hour and 59 for 13.2 miles, I want to set small goals that get me further closer to my goal. So for goal number 1, let's see, I want to do maybe I could do a 5. So let's try a 5-minute mile. That's my first base camp. If I can do a 5-minute mile, life is good. Number 2. Let's see. Well, in order for me to run a half marathon fast, I should probably know how to run a marathon, so that I can run a marathon faster. Now, the beauty of this, in relation to this, is that I'm starting small, and in my process, from getting point A to point B, there are incremental steps. So I'm starting small, a little bit ambitious, that's hard, and then point B is our hardest goal. So point B is the tough one. We'll put that in as a 3 hour and 15 15-minute marathon. So to make a timely goal, I'm going to complete a 3-hour and 15-minute marathon on Christmas. How about that? Christmas marathon. Yeah, why not? So, the next goal. We started a 2-hour marathon, or half marathon. We're gonna run a 5-minute mile. We're gonna run a full marathon. And then we're gonna run a 3-hour and 15-minute marathon. I think that's the way I want it to go. We got some time here, and we got a final goal. Now it's time to lift. Time to go lift at Powerhouse, and everything's sore except for my chest, so I think that indicates what we're going to be doing. So I'm out of workout, and with the gyms and their policies, just with masks and with social distancing rules, all that jazz, I try to keep my gym trips really short, sweet, productive, because and when I mean, I want to define short and productive. I am doing these sessions productively, in that trying to promote consistency being at the gym. I'm trying to promote this like anticipation in my muscle system, like being able to anticipate and deal with a consistent workout regimen. So instead of every day coming out of the gym feeling sore as hell, we come out of the gym feeling, like we did a workout, but we didn't destroy ourselves, and we were able to improve on something. So currently just doing like the basic push-ups, pull-ups, bench press, and I try to do a lot of like shoulder mobility work. But yeah, so being in the gym, I try to stay right now in the gym for like 45 minutes tops, just with everybody that's there, or the crowding, whatever you want to call it. Like, yeah, there's just no reason to be there to do stupid stuff. Like, if you want to figure yourself out, if you want to figure out your workouts beforehand, that's one thing. But for me, it's like, what am I feeling? What am I not feeling like doing? And then just kind of narrow it down to 5 or 6 workouts, get in, get out, and keep moving on with your day. That's my policy right now in the COVID pandemic when it comes to gyms. So we made it home. We lift, now we run. I always like to run at night, because golden hour. Because the world looks amazing during golden hour. So, the thing that I've been wearing recently that I've been enjoying is the Wahoo Ticker. It's just a strap-on heart rate monitor, but essentially it connects to my watch and just gives you really accurate readings, but measures right from your chest. So there's really no deviation in the actual reading of your heart rate, which is cool. So got like 5 miles planned, but kind of just out here to relax, have fun. So let's see what happens. And we are back. It was a quick one. It was a quick 5K. Instead of go 5K, I did 5K in the morning, and then I did 5K tonight in the evening. And I also wanted to catch one glimpse of the golden hour sunset with my camera. I was unfortunately unable to capture it in the right light. But yeah, I just wanted a couple shots. So 5K equals 10 for the day. Yeah, it was a good day, but you know, we wanted to affect tempo, so that's what we did today. We want to get faster. We don't want to just go further, we want to go faster. The other thing that I was thinking about while I was running is just like this idea that no matter what, like in this moment now, we cannot recreate anything before. Like if we wanted to capture something, if we wanted to capture a moment via film or camera or phone, I mean, unless you capture that moment, you can never recreate it exactly the way it was. And that's kind of like the beautiful thing about doing a vlog or doing a video, is like you get to literally, you know, time capsule that moment forever, or as long as your hard drive lasts. But that's why I love writing too, is it, you know, it takes this present moment and it puts it down on paper and it's permanent. And I think that's just so cool. And with that too is we need to recover. So something that comes with the world of being in the moment is just how this world is built to distract. And there's just so many things that are capable of distracting us in our everyday. Because like, from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, there's something to distract us from our day-to-day, to distract us from the things that we want to do, the things that we, you know, want to achieve with our lives. You know, our time is such a valuable resource, and yet every day we kind of just dole out all our time and energy to some things that just really don't provide any dividend to us. So just during these runs and during just my process of kind of getting things back on track, post triathlon training, is just like, what's distracting me, what's providing me value, and just kind of categorize those two things, and whatever's distracting me just needs to go. But one thing that's not distracting from my recovery is 1 scoop of creatine, and I have 2 scoops of vegan protein from Bare Performance Nutrition. And I just got this shirt, so I'm gonna rep it. But yeah, with that, that is my recovery shake. 45 grams or so of protein. And because my camera died at the very last second, just want to say, yeah, thanks for sticking around, and chug cam.